Look at the shape of this. This is quite unique.
This is way better than my first property.
I think you cannot underestimate the importance of being trained by the right people.
Chief. Hello. What, whole day or just now? How you doing? So awesome, we're outside your first purchase here. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
it's been amazing.
Good. So how much? So what's the purchase price here?
So the purchase price is 187.
187.
187 pounds for a 4-bed house.
Yeah. Wow, that is, and this is like spacious. We're going to go and have a quick look in a minute.
Definitely have a look, but you can see straight away. Look at the shape of this. This is quite unique. When Dylan first brought this to our attention, when I pulled up outside, the first thing I thought was, wow, this is a very strange building, but obviously it's got a lot of personality.
Okay, good. So you've bought it for 187, so you're obviously doing a full conversion on it. What's the estimate on that?
So we'll convert it to a 6-bed, so it'll be 3 studios, 3 rooms. By the time it's fitted, your GDV's beyond this around about about 510. About 510, so yeah. Pretty good numbers.
Yeah, so I think all the work we've done over the years has increased the GDVs around here. Yeah. When I first started doing them around here, 6 beds were like 340, 5 beds around 250.
Okay. How long we're talking?
17, 18.
Wow.
Yeah, even going into 19, we were still in the 3s. But over the last couple of years, we're going into now the 4s, and now you guys are touching the 500s. Insane. Yeah. So how have you worked out like the profitability once you've done the refinance, what cash flow it's going to produce when it's full?
Yeah.
Let me do something like this. Let's hear from Dylan.
So we've looked at comparable rooms on places like Spare Room and spoke to different agents to find out what sort of prices we're going to be looking at for rooms to get a general cash flow. $650 a month for all 6 rooms to be filled. We get about $650 per room, $700, $750 for the studios, $650 for the double ensuites. So we've cash flowed about $1,000 a month.
So it'd be probably between 1,000 to 1,200.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
But this guy here, this guy is a deal finder. He finds the deals. We don't be perturbed by, never judge a book by its cover. This guy can find deals.
So you came to the 2-day, but you came to the same program as him.
Yes.
But you only came on the second day.
Me and Rachel came to 1 day, and I remember that one day because when we turned up, Rachel was like, what is going on here? It was so much energy in the room, but
isn't it interesting how you guys, you didn't know each other before, you came to the same program.
June last year, we've come a long way.
The amount of learning we've had, because it's the foundation is the learning and being around like-minded people. The journey is where the learning is at, and that's what it's overwhelming because you don't really comprehend that you could achieve so much in such a short period of time.
But you're on a full-time, you're on a full-time. Yeah. You guys have family as well, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so you've got all these things going on. So it's been 12 months, but how much time, like if it was time, that you actually put in?
I would say for us to probably quarter that time. Yeah.
Because that's what I love about property. Like you set one wheel turning, and that's it.
Do you want to see the building? You want to come inside and have a look? Our first project together?
This guy's an expert. Sure, not been on Homes Under the Hammer.
This room here is the first studio. So you're going to see that this is, again, the quirky shape. So if you look around and spin your camera around, you can see the curvature of the building. So this will be the first studio, and we'll walk through here. This, because it's a rip out, so this is progress, this is great. So this will be a room here, so this will be the first room downstairs. Yeah, so this will be a double ensuite. So we come through here. So this used to be the kitchen, but now what you'll find, this is going to be extended, so you can see if you look at it for the garden, this wall will be extended to be parallel with the protruding wall of that first double ensuite, and this will be a kitchen and a room as well.
Another $650 for here.
All right, and then we'll come upstairs. So as we go upstairs, wash your feet. So this used to be the bathroom, but now it's going to be, remember, this will be another studio. Yeah, this is another studio. So what will happen is they're going to knock through this wall to make room for the bathroom and toilet. So this will be the knockout. So that'll make up the studio. That's one studio. And then here, where Mark's going into, you can see the room here. This will be the second studio. Yeah, so that's 3 studios and 3 en suites.
Yeah. So all in all, hey, listen, this is the truth, yeah? This is way better than my first property. You know, better than my first property. I think the size of these rooms here, how you've done an extension out the back for the kitchen to get those 6 rooms. What a great job this is. And actually this area is game on. You know, I got so many just down on side streets and off roads, and so many other people that we've helped as well has done an area. This is the area. And if you bring what you've just said to the marketplace,
what's so good about this area is, and me and Dylan and Rachel spoke about it, is the fact you've got all the big companies. You've got Rolls-Royce near here, you've got Network Rail, you've got Bombardier. You're a stone's throw away from the train station, and you're not too far from town, you're not too far from the main roads.
There's so many other companies that you probably never even heard of. They're not even like big established things, but they have people that come from all over the country, and they need to stay here, they need to commute here. That's why I never did students in Derby. I know some people we've trained have done students, but that's why we never did, because the professional market is so booming. And that's why you got service accommodation, yeah? So my service accommodation always worked here as well.
We've got one more room. So this is the final, so this would be another ensuite, double ensuite. So this is the final room that makes up the 6. So it's on the next floor. We've got 1 ensuite and 2 studios. So
yeah, brilliant job. So let's talk about how you pieced all this together. Yeah, because obviously there's the finance side of the game. There is you doing the actual construction project side of the game. There was obviously the finding the deal part. You know, which part did you find the most difficult?
Believe it or not, it was raising the finance, which was the challenging thing. But I believe that once we had a clear view in mind of what we're trying to do and our purpose, it was then easy to translate that to investors, because then obviously for them it was like it made sense in what we're doing.
What gave you the confidence to do that? Because you actually raised some money, right? When you guys came, you raised money in the room.
We did, yeah, we did. So
did that give you the confidence?
Absolutely. I mean, the training is fundamental in regards to how to go about raising the finance. It's key.
How much private finance did you need to raise for this?
So for this one, we raised about 95 grand for this property, private investor finance.
And where did you get the rest of the money from?
Oh, lending. So the rest was obviously through the bank.
Yeah.
So which covers the 100% of the build and 60% of the purchase price.
Helped you with that. Where did you hear about them?
Yeah, just through the tribe. I mean, if you think about the broker we got recommended, that was through the tribe. The builder, he's been part of the tribe for 4 years. So it's just been around that network. It's been so helpful.
Yeah, so you said the hardest bit was raising the money, but you've managed to do that. And you're raising money for other deals now as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So what about the finding of the deal? You said Dylan did that, yeah?
Yeah, so Dylan, you know, so we all got our own sort of skills. Rachel's good with sort of doing the quick numbers. Dylan's an expert at finding the deals.
Yeah, good. So how did you was this easy? Did you just come across it? Did you have to work for it?
So I didn't really have to work for this one. I worked for the first one we found down the road that we now sourced on. But then the agent bought us this one. They called us, say, come and look at this one.
Good. That's the importance of building a relationship, right? I'm always telling people, get out there. Look, it might not even be this deal that you do, but it can set us like a connection, or you can build like another person in your team to say, hey, look, not this one, but what about another one? It's so important.
Dylan found the one deal, and then when I was engaged with the agent, and we had a really good rapport, they phoned us up and said, hang on a minute, the one that you've obviously got one, where we had offer accepted, we've got one next door as well. Next door, yeah. So it just shows you the power of building the relationship with people.
Okay, so we got the finance, we got the deal, and what about the project? Bringing the plans, you know, get the plans from them. They look so cool. Yeah, so how did you pull the design together and the plans? Again,
the power of the tribe, really. So we got recommended on architect. In fact, the architect that we've been dealing with this one. Oh no, sorry, correctly. The architect was recommended through the tribe. We have got an architect that is in the tribe that's looking at the other deal that I'm just going through. So it's again the power of the tribe.
Networking and the incentive to keep doing more deals.
Absolutely.
Because it makes it easier the more you do it. If you've done it once, you can do it a couple more times and keep going. Makes it easier.
There you go.
Perfect. And Mickey Mouse is always watching over to make sure you guys behave. So why did you want to do this? Why did you want to embark on this journey?
Yeah, so me and Rachel have always wanted to get into property. It's great sort of doing work-wise, but I think it's doing something in a sense of being creative. We always want to be creative, we always want to own property, and I suppose it's just something that's intrigued us. There isn't a real reason, but I just always wanted to get into property to find, to sort of build a portfolio, and just the thought of doing that was something that has always intrigued us.
It's real.
It's real.
It's real. Like your job can be taken away from you at any point.
Yeah.
As 9,000 people found out.
Very true. Very true, man. Very true.
Same with you. Why do you want to do it?
I've always loved the idea of being in something like property where I've got all control for the most part, and being able to be a landlord. It would be ideal for me, because then I could do my own thing, sort of be more free in my own life as well, and not have to worry about going to my 9-to-5 job. I don't want to do that forever. I'd sooner work for myself and provide great living for people around me.
Yeah, like as Mark said, we've always been interested in property, but we just didn't know how to go about it. But going on the real life journey is something to consider, and it's really good. Yeah, the thing is, I've always wanted to have a bit more freedom and for family, and to do the things that we've always wanted to do, and this will give us the time to do that by putting the work in. And yeah, we just want to put our creativity into things, and yeah, just enjoy life.
You put in something in that lasts a long time. Like you put a bit of time in at work, maybe your business does add value to people's lives, I'm pretty sure it does. But like this is, like a long lasting, sustainable thing. So what would your advice be if you was to give a quick tip? Let's just take a quick tip from each of you. What would your advice be to someone who maybe wants to do something different in life, they want to have more control? What would your advice be?
The training. I think you cannot underestimate the importance of being trained by the right people. That give you the key fundamental steps to get to this journey. Like we said, we started off in June at a one-day course, and now today, we're doing filming in our first property business. How did that happen? Training.
I'd say,
Coach Dylan.
Do what you want to do. Don't necessarily blow off the naysayers around you, but listen to people that have done what you're trying to do. Go talk to people, say within the tribe, find out what they're doing, how they're doing it, how they've done it, and do it that way, and then thank the naysayers for their opinion, but maybe sit it to the side a little bit. But as I say, being around like-minded people is great, but being around trained people is better.
Yeah, I think the best thing you can do is go on the courses, because not everybody has the knowledge to give you, and these courses that are available to us gives us the insight of how to go about things. And it's all about networking and finding the right people and attracting the right people to do what you've got to do.
And that's why we always do the right thing for the right reason. Why is that?
It's the only way to discover your true potential.
There you go.
Yeah.